All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday, January 9th. Hope everybody's day is off to a good start. For those that are on the East Coast, for those that are on the West Coast, I hope your night is ending well. um, Gonna jump in, do some stuff on the mage. Haven't decided exactly what. I know I'm gonna continue the quest lines. Part of me wants to unlock regular flying, um, as well as unlock some of the stamina for my current mounts. Not sure exactly how to do all of that. I know it needs to be done. The dragon riding mounts are much faster than regular flying, but without the stamina, it's kind of a pain to deal with. So, you know, not exactly sure where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. Um, Trying to see here. Probably will run a dungeon. Nothing there. All right, so let's go ahead and I was supposed to follow them. I don't know where to. I think it's outside of this cave, but I do want to grab this and that herb back there. Might as well get them while we're here. And my game sound is on, I think. Yes. I just couldn't hear it through my speakers. So, a couple things we want to work on at some point in time. I'm told since I've unlocked it on another account, I should be able to unlock it, um,
Life
the stamina
awaits
and
you.
all that, or on another character. I should be able to unlock it here, but I don't know. And let's clear off some vines, if I remember correctly. And there we go. He restores the shrine into his dragon form.
Shall we talk a while?
And then I think I've got my stone set for there. Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and use it. And we're almost done in the Onaran Plains. And on yesterday's stream, there was a little bit of a conversation about unlocking regular flying in WoW. And I can't talk this morning. Let's see here. So what you need to do is Dragon Isles Pathfinder. So this is what you need to unlock. Um, I have completed some of it. I've got to do Neltharion, Zaralek Cavern, and Explorer Emerald Dream. And those two are just explore. Those I don't have to complete quest lines. So really, that is all. Complete the following storylines, complete that, and then I can unlock regular flying. So I'm not going to be doing that right this moment. Now, as far as the stamina on my current mount, let me close that just for now. I don't know. Let's go to the pets. I don't know if there's any way. Bring up my spell book because I think it's in here. Don't know if there's any way. I probably have to go to a trainer to do it. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to queue up for a dungeon here in a second. Let's go. We're going to fly. I think I've got the flight path for it. I can never remember where this guy's at exactly. I know it's somewhere back in here. And sorry, I am not very good at remembering some of this stuff because it's been so, it's been one time through, and then this one was so fast I really didn't think about it too much. Um, it's not the archives, I know that. It's not Camp Nowhere. It's not Shield. Okay, let me look it up real quick. I need a rostrum of transformation. But where are they? There we are. Unarmed shores. Where? There we are. Unarmed plains. There is one here. Let me see if I can figure out where it is on the map. Your map, you'll be able to see a faint dragon icon, is what it says. So, let's see if we see a faint dragon icon. And I apologize, I'm probably a little far away from my mic and not speaking real loud. There's supposed to be a rostrum here somewhere. Let's go there. I don't know if that is what they're referring to or... Okay, so let me just do it this way. Rostrum of transformation locations. That will help me. I know there's got to be something here in Wowhead. There we are. Always a good spot to go when nothing else fails. And there is the waypoint, and that's what I was looking for. So let's go ahead and get a little arrow to it, and let's jump on our Drake here. And I'm guessing it is right up there, which means I'm going to have trouble getting there on this initial burst, but we'll get close. We'll rest up, and while we're flying, let's go ahead and queue up. We're going to get some more height. You know, we're close to it. I think we're going to make it. There it is. All right. So let's see what we've got here. I know how to do that. This is the area I was looking for. I was trying to see. I mean, I can go ahead and step on here, I know, and transform him. I have unlocked some things. There is a new scale type. We can go, let's go heavy. So we are going to change that. Horns. I like the impalers. Horn style. We're going to go with the heavy. You know, why not change some of these things that we can? Let's go dual horned. I think that's really the things that we've unlocked for this guy. All right, now I'm going to try and see. There's a flight path here I had not unlocked yet. And let's come here.
Do you seek knowledge?
There we are. I knew there was something along these lines. So that is what I was looking for. So now let's go ahead and look at... And here we go. I wanted the suggested talents and learn walking shores, dragon riding talents guide. There we go. Recommended talent points usage here. So let's go with, we've got one there. Do they give me an actual listing? Yeah, there we go. I guess eventually you can unlock them all. But let's go ahead and do it. I've got 47 points. Let's see, which one of these do we want? While dragon riding at middle speed and above, you gain stacks of dragon riders up to 10. While landing at mid to high speed, you create a shockwave. What is this one? So, compassion, when you dismount, you gain a shield. Yeah, let's do the shield since I'm a little squishy. Flat back reducing movement. Okay. Your vigor, okay. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I'm just going to keep going on these one at a time. I don't know about that. I guess in order to continue on, I probably need to do that one. And there we go. I think that is all we've got. Let's go ahead and get on our Drake. And there we go. There's the new skills. I'm going to move this one. That's not my favorite with the bronze time lock. I don't even know exactly what I need to do with that, but there we are. We now have trained. We still don't have the stamina, or vigor, I guess is what it's called. So I've unlocked the talents. Now I want to learn how to, and where I need to go to get more vigor. Vigor system, there we go. Start with 3, when grounded, with full dragon riding talents, you'll have 6 available. So I guess we haven't quite gotten there yet, so let's go ahead and just cap that off.
So
and now we have Surge Forward, Whirling Surge, that is my spell, Skyward Ascent, Second Wind, reach within for untapped and instantly generate 1. That's nice. Flat back, reducing forward movement. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I think that will do for now. See if there's anything else here. Just talk to everybody else while we're queued up, just to see. You know, one of the things I could do is I could change my mount as well from this guy. I do have a couple others that are unlocked. Let's go ahead and do that. Oops. Let's see. It's in my regular spell book. It is here somewhere. There we are. Let us grab. See, there's all the Second Wind, Aerial Halt. I've got that one on there. Bronze Time Lock, I've got that. Whirling Surge, I've got that on there. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, Whirling Surge. Winds of the Isles, you can detect. I think that's a passive, 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 passive. Okay, I've got that. I've got that. And I've got the basics. Okay, so now what I want to do is, I think, is it in here that I can change my dragon riding? I don't remember. Interesting. I know I have other. Let's see if it just shows up in here. It does. Okay, so I can just probably filter here. Yes. There we are. There's the ones that we've got. Which one do we want to go with? We want that one, that one. I think we're going to go with the Highland Drake for a little while. Change up our dragon riding mount, and then we'll get this guy onto the rostrum here. Change his appearance, and this guy. That's the one we wanted. So horn pattern, let's go with small spots. Horns, let's go with hooked, or do we want, ooh, I like the grand. And curled down, let's go with the grand. Let's go with them sticking way up. Horn style, let's go with heavy. I don't know what the difference there is. It doesn't really appear to do much, at least on the front. Let's go with back is spines. Okay, so we see those pop up a little bit. Yep, let's go with spines. Looks like it would be more painful if I fell off. Tail would be spined, horizontal fin, or spikes. I like the spikes. We do bear or saddle. We're going to do with the saddle. Yeah. Head armor. Yeah, I don't have anything there that I can put on them. Armor color. And we're queued up, so let's go ahead and accept that. Oop. Okay, someone declined. So we're going to come back in here and we're going to keep playing around. Horn color. I kind of like the darker. Let's see, we were on overall color. I don't have any other ones of those unlocked, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to change his color. His crest. Yeah, let's go with lots of horns up there. Hair color would be white if I did it mouth closed or toothy. Nose. Or, nah, I don't like the horn on the nose. He looks too much like a rhino there. Chin. We'll go some spikes. Jaw. With some spines there. Accept that. And now we can go into the dungeon. Perfect timing. So there we go. Still need the stamina. Or vigor, or whatever it's called for dragon riding. But we have what we got as a good start. And give everybody a little bit of intellect. Run through town. You could stop and talk to these guys, which I found out the other day. You can get some boosts that way, some buffs. Between the two games I play, one calls them buffs, one calls them boosts.
Please, if you could.
He's going for everything. Cool.
The life magics of this place.
I don't know where he's going to stop. He's going to stop over here, and that's where I'm going. Whoever wants to gather up everything, you know, and just throw it in one spot, I'm just going to follow them.
Perfect. We are just about... Wait, Ichistras. There is too much life magic.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop and
doing?
Me?
collect all that.
Too much nature. What are you doing?
What is that thing? This is
I
your
guess I can
fault.
while we wait.
Absolutely not.
Please, help us, new students.
Oh, that was quick. I like it when they're quick. And nothing like the flying motorcycle.
Look at this Lishrath arena. Oh, wait, what are these birds doing here?
Now this group is fast.
They have ruined the place.
These things are dying before I can even do anything. I'm not arguing too much. Do want to contribute and have some fun, but
All right, now we need to clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishrath. That is talent toss for you soft skins. Use them to get her attention. Huh, at least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
maybe I can get a little damage in this way. I don't think I'm going to worry about any of that. He's going to be dead well before you need to worry about doing any of the balls. And that's 0 for 2. Oh for 2. And I'm just going to stay mounted and follow. If the tank is up here, I am up here. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, you do need to come back here, dude. Thank you.
It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together
Yeah, I
my
thought there was
lesson.
something back here.
Here we are. Ahem. Long ago, members of the Blue Dragon Flight accidentally overloaded an arcane elemental.
I mean, I'm barely
and
getting
created
anything
a
out.
powerful construct named Veximus that quickly started.
No, just trying to get
wreak
gear updates
havoc.
in general, and good morning.
The Blue Dragons battled Veximus fiercely, attempting
Just
to
working on
prevent it
updates
from
in general,
absorbing
trying to get
stray
to
arcane
heroic,
ores that could allow
and then eventually into
Veximus
raids.
tried its best to defeat
So I just need to get my gear level
it
up.
was ultimately destroyed. Well,
And over 3.
since you did so well, Lewis, do you want to take something from that?
Which means I should get something from the final. I thought you got something from every dungeon you're in, but I could be wrong. I have been wrong at least once before. I'm going to go in a different route through this than what I've done in the past. Don't bother me. That's fine. Go right inside the doorway. Good job. Very nicely done, sir. Oh, we're getting more.
You are not registered here. These are sacred halls of learning. Only those registered may access them. Learn from this.
Yeah, he's not going to last very long. For these hunters in here. I couldn't even get any. Nope, I got. Well, you know, if they want to run another one, I'll run another one with this group. I don't think I got anything from that. I really didn't. Didn't really get anything from that. Believe starts Lich King. Ooh, that'd be cool. May have to do some of those. Been a long time since I've done Lich King ones. I hit that. I was doing this all along.
Who's stealing our meat?
Maybe we'll get something from here. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much. You know, those hunters just take care of everything so daggone quick. So many pets.
Keep the
So many pets. I doubt this spell will even land. Oh, it will. I mean, I'm having to do instant casts that don't do very much damage, just to do any damage at all. Yeah, I'll have to give that a try maybe later on. I've got a couple alts that I'm still working on leveling up. Started working on somebody last night.
Thieves. Kill them. Ruin
My demon hunter.
Destroy them.
That's who it was. Got a couple different characters. I'm trying to get them all up to 60, and then at least. Well, let's just drop that and try and stay out of the whirling dirt. Ah, heck do it.
May your steps be sure.
Here, come for us, meat thieves. We rip you apart. What you waiting for? Bring us meat thieves.
Well, what happened there? Guess we have to wait for it to reset. Last expansion I had 13 tunes that were level capped in this expansion. I'm thinking I'm going to get 4, maybe 5. Yeah, I'm not worried about getting them to 70. I want to get them at least up to 60, which is fairly quick. I've got one
I take stolen meat from your bones.
level 60 boost I can apply. I haven't done it yet, just in case something comes out that I really want to level up and that I don't currently have. So I like holding one of those in reserve. That was nothing again. I like how the hunters are just kind of leading the way, pulling everything. I mean, I'm not even really casting much of anything because it's all dead by the time I get there. So you know what? It doesn't get me anything. I don't know why you can do this if all I ever get is unusable plant matter. I would assume sooner or later you get something usable. Yeah, I'll attack every once in a while. Yeah, I'll bring up the rear. Gone are the days I could keep up. Oh, they're going right into the boss. I can't wait around. I'm just gonna sit here, and by the time this spell's done, he's probably gonna be dead. A couple instant casts while we run up to be able to loot. Still nothing. You know what? We are gonna gather this guy though, and get some more unusable. So at least they're quick. course they go ahead and pull more. I'm sitting back here trying to just keep up. I believe I heard this summer. I don't know if it's this summer. I saw December. I wouldn't think they'd start. I don't know. They could start the pre-pub and all that far ahead of time, but I thought I'd heard December. I can look at it again. Hey, got a necklace. I think I needed one of those.
I'll wither your strength myself.
Nope. Nope, same level. Same eye level. I need higher equipment levels. It's really all I'm going for. It would be nice to be able to run some heroic versions of these. Aren't quite so quick. At least, well, they probably are with most of the crews. Oops, I didn't even pull them. We'll pull them along with the boss, why not?
Your homes, everything.
There we go. Now I think we're done. Hey, got something else. Something I already had the right level for. Alright, well, we're going to hop out of here. That was a bust. Yeah, okay. I knew it was later in the year. Cool. Give me a little bit of time. Yeah, still stuck at 386 gear level. Let's go ahead, though, and sell off some junk.
I got what you need.
Repair. 323, is that higher? That is higher. At least that's an upgrade. 369, 421. That is not. That is not. I already know that. Cosmetic piece. 421. 421. Which one's better for me? I don't know. I have to look at trinket-wise. 421, 421. Use. Equip your range spells have the ability to unleash a volley of pure decay, dealing up to 50. Ooh. I think I want that versus one that I have to use, though. So I want to put that in place of the spear fragment, which is that one. Much rather have ones that are just equipped at this level than ones I have to use. Hey, the other black man, how's it going? And I think that's all for that. So let's go ahead now and head back over and do some questing now that we've run a couple dungeons. Let's get a little bit of the quest line done. Do need to finish up this zone and start working on the other one so I can unlock regular flying. And let's see, supposedly if I fly near the ground, I get a lot of vigor back quicker. And let me turn WoW Pro back on. I may queue up
Where
for
are
another
your
one.
manners?
Let's queue up for one more. All right, so I've never played this game, but it looks interesting. What did you think of the football game last night? It looked like Washington. Like I kind of said on the MCOC stream last night, I figured it was Michigan's year. They just look like they were destined to do it. I think it's Harbaugh's last year there. I think that was their swan song. I think JJ McCarthy's gone. I think Harbaugh's gone, and they were just they were a better team. Washington ran out of steam. It's a shame that they were hurt a little bit. Their running back, what is it, Johnson, I think his last name is, with the foot injury and all that, just wasn't himself. And I think that hurt him. I think if he was a little bit healthier, they had a bunch of uncharacteristic drops and bad passes from Penix. You could tell JJ had been there the year before. And this was a big stage for Penix, and he struggled a little bit. But at least up through most of the third quarter, it was a fun game. And this game is fun. It's a little bit different. It's a change of pace from MCOC.
What roads have you traveled?
Let's see. Which Drake do I have? I've got the Highland Drake. These are all ox horns, yellow horns, or feathered neck. Let's go ox horns.
See you soon.
Penix got rocked at the end. Yeah, I actually stopped watching for a little bit.
Farewell.
I have to travel. I'm going to be gone for about a week, and my wife wanted, imagine that my wife wanted to spend a little time with me. I don't know why.
Be respectful.
Adorn your head. More cosmetics. Let's see. Which ones of these do I own already? Oh, I don't own any of these. So let's go with... that one looks kind of the coolest, I think.
May your arrow
Washington
always
likes
fly
strong. Yeah.
true.
Well, the Pac-10 wasn't too bad this year for the last year of its existence. It's going to feel weird not having that conference around. They did all that time, built themselves up, got a decent conference going, and then everything falls apart.
My hearth awaits you.
I kind of blame Lincoln Riley.
What roads have you traveled?
I've met him and I know him, so I kind of just blame him. There it is. Lincoln Riley used to be a coach at East Carolina University, which my dad was the team medical doctor for. So I got to meet a lot of the coaches and a lot of the players that came through there. And Lincoln was one of them. Many, many years ago when he was the offensive coordinator there. Other than Oregon and USC, some Washington is good. True. There's years Stanford's good. There's years that, Oregon State wasn't too bad this year. Washington State was okay at spurts this year. They had a decent conference, for the last year that it was going to be in existence. Wasn't too bad. It was one of their stronger football years. The two games that they played against Oregon, though, were very, very good.
Up for an adventure?
Those games were impressive to watch. Where is the Ravenous Proto-Drake that is supposed to be here? just going to kill this until maybe it shows up. Yeah. Notre Dame thumps a lot of people. There it is. It's flying in now. There he is. Not close enough yet? No, we're close enough. But the fun time of the year starts up now. I am looking forward to the draft. You know, for me, it is all about the draft and who my team gets as a new head coach. More so than even the playoffs. Pretty much right now in the playoffs, it is anybody but the Cowboys and anybody but the Eagles.
Hold your dog.
That is all I'm concerned about. Big Ten should be fun to watch, I would think. SEC is going to be fun as well. Notre Dame's got the name. They can do whatever they want. They're always going to have people that want to play them. They won't have any scheduling issues. They set the terms. You know, that is, you know, they are a long-time football power. They've got alumni all over the place. They travel well. Everybody's always going to want to play them. It's kind of like BYU and how they were able to be so powerful for so long.
Good. You are here. I welcome Onara's rage. When the winds are still, I will suspect the worst.
Let's see if we can catch a little bit of an updraft here.
And Onir clans must rally to free her and defeat Balakar Khan.
Yeah, the 12-team playoff would be nice.
For the Kanamatra now. The proto-dragon Granith was nearly in our grasp when Balakar's warriors ambushed us. We must retake our weapons of war and drive the Nokud back. When Granith's blood soaks the ground,
I'm just going to stay in these updrafts until everybody decides they want to head this way. Got a few people over here now. All right, now we can come in, figure out where they're at, and there they are. All right, do we have a tank? And if so, are they going to do anything? Who are we waiting for? Here comes the tank. I would assume that the tank has the name Wanker Tanker. There he is. Looks like a couple alliance mates in this. Or guild mates, I guess. Well, this guy is not holding aggro at all. I mean, I didn't do anything there but one spell and had aggro.
Well done. Keep retaking the weapons. 2 more remain.
Right, let's... Okay, he's not going to mount up to fly to him. That's fine. We can kill him individually like this. I don't mind going a little slower. Helps me learn these places a little bit more. And learn them so when I get to the mythic levels. Frost locked? That's not nice to do to me. Hold him still. AC gets slept on a lot for football. Well, ACC's, I think, about to undergo some changes. I think Florida State is going to is going to be out of there. They're decent in football, but they will always be primarily a basketball conference. I do not see them keeping Florida State. I just do not see it. In the world. Yeah, this group may not be so good. I'm going to lose some aggro here.
Nearly there. See to the final weapon.
I burnt my cooldowns for this group, though. Help the healer out there a little bit. We may just make it through that group. I think I was more than that tank wanted. But now we can fly to the last one. What does the halt do? Oh, nice. Nice. That's kind of cool. Hey, I landed just in time to get stunned. And frost locked. Fine. Lock me.
The battle has turned. The weapons are ours.
Yeah, I'm in ACC country. I don't see the ACC keeping Florida State, and that will be the beginning of the end for ACC football. I think if Florida State goes, you'll see probably Miami go shortly after, and then there'll be just I don't know where they would go, but I think you would see them go. Yeah, Clemson, it's Clemson and Florida State for football. Carolina plays at it. They'll get a top ranking, but they're not a national powerhouse. So I just I don't see them in there. State won't for quite some time. Duke won't. Who else in there other than Clemson and Florida State? And Florida State knows it. And football drives the revenue stream.
The storm must be quieted and the elemental within it defeated before Clan O'Neill can join the Kanamatra. Their primalist allies have placed totems that protect
So,
this raging tempest.
love to say
Find
different.
them
Love to see
and
some good
destroy
football
them.
come through here, but yep. You know, basketball rules the ACC. Basketball will always rule the ACC.
Truly a blasphemy.
They can say what they want. They can try and do what they want, but it is a basketball conference. First and foremost. And that's fine. You know, you don't have to be but they're going to try and play to keep Florida State, and I don't think that's going to happen. Florida State is a football first school. Like I said, would love to be wrong, but you know, Carolina this year did about as well as Carolina's going to do most of the time. Well, don't mind me. Just leave me the things back here. So if FSU and Miami leave the ACC, which I think Florida State will go to the SEC, and I think Miami is going to end up in the big whatever.
The primalist's power weakens.
And what you may see is, I think there's a lot of conference realignment left to go, is my guess. Because while the Big 10, or not Big 10, Big 12, whatever you want to call them, with Texas and all that, they picked up Houston and UCF, and it wouldn't surprise me if they don't boot UCF at some point. For a Miami or something like that. If they had, hey, you know, Miami will come if you get rid of UCF, they get rid of them. Just speculation, but that would be my guess. They would drop them in a heartbeat.
One more totem, quickly.
All right, we got one more portal, guys. Yeah, I think what you're going to start seeing, yeah, they're going to break out the Big Five, you know, the Power Five, whatever you want to call them, which is now really, I guess, the Power Four. They're going to form their own football division, and you're probably going to have 32 team conferences at some point in time. I just the way it's going, it would be my speculation and my guess. Maybe 24 team, you know, 3 8-team divisions in each. You know, whether it's a north, south, you know, east or something like that, or an east, central, west.
The final totem crumbles. Now take down the avatar of the storm.
The thing I can't understand with all these colleges jumping to other conferences. Nope, they don't care. It's all money. College, don't fool yourself into thinking anything else. It is all money. That's all the college sports is now, is revenue streams for the university. And that's why, you know, most tenure professors and all that, which when I was getting my PhD, I had to decide whether I was going to try and do that track or not. Even at that level, they hire you if you can bring in revenue, you know, through research, through grants, through things like that. It's not about the education. You would think it would be, but most universities, you know, the bigger ones especially, want professors that can bring in some type of revenue stream. You know, like I said, grants, you know, research, patents. You know, they are all about the revenue. And if they can generate revenue from their athletics department, they will go that route.
They have desecrated the graves of our first ancestors, Tira and Maruk. Destroy these grave robbers and return our ancestors to their rest before they are forced to fight in Balakar's name.
So, yeah, universities are interesting things if you work in or around them for any period of time. While they're technically not-for-profit, they like money. Money drives all things. And that's a nice upgrade. What are we doing here, folks? I'm watching the tank just run around clueless, is what I guess I'm doing.
I am the messenger of death.
Really? You think you can take him, tank? Think you can take him, please? Heal her out again.
Raise me again.
See, I know money is ruling college sports anymore. It's just sad to see it. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree completely. I mean, there's a lot of rivalries that will go by the wayside, and already have. And that is a shame to see.
I will stomp on your grave.
It is a shame to see, but you know, it is very much the way things are going.
The first ancestors.
I mean, they already, in the ACC, with some of the expansions, have already done away with some of them. I mean, it used to be, you know, around here, you had the Research Triangle teams, you had, you know, really were State, Carolina, and Duke. They still play each other, but, you know, they've kind of kicked Wake Forest to where they don't play NC State and Carolina and everybody all the time anymore. You know, there is a definite change to the feel of the ACC. I'm going out of there. So it's a shame. You know, it is not the college sports of my youth. It is more semi-pro league. You know, especially now that they national letter or national image and likeness, they get paid just as much as pros. Yep, and it's the downside to all this as well is it's not so much football. Football can afford to travel. You know, where you've got the issue is a lot of the smaller sports. You know, your volleyball teams, your tennis, your golf, you know, I like golf. You know, I played golf in college. You know, those teams are going to suffer. Those are the ones that don't have the budgets that the football team does. You know, women's basketball in most universities. You know, your non-revenue producing sports streams just are going to feel the brunt, and you know, it's going to hurt Title IX because what's going to end up happening is you're going to have to cut, you know, women's swim team, and if you're going to cut that, you've got to cut a men's version of it because you got to keep the scholarship spots equal. So, yeah, all this eventually pretends to not being very good for college athletics.
Balakar Khan is beyond mercy. Clan Tirai will join our Khan at Nokuden Hold.
Yeah, I think some of the schools that were after it for a paycheck are going to find out that the paycheck... I always hate that. Why does it dismount me there? I missed. All right, how am I going to do this?
My storm will bring forth a mightier moment.
I'm going to have to go in Viz.
Greatness awaits us.
Oh no, they're all coming this way. Good. Typically, I'm the only one who ends up there. So yeah, they're going to have to get some big revenue. When you're having to fly teams cross country to compete for every sport, takes kind of natural rivalries and all that right out the window. I mean, because how can you have a rivalry, Washington and Penn State? You know, they're not regional. The fans aren't going to travel. That's the downside to it. Now, the TV revenue will go up dramatically for all those schools. You know, I can see the Pac-10 wanting to be in a more Eastern time zone centric conference. It makes sense for them because, you know, timing. Oops, and my OBS disconnected. Sorry, I think I'm losing some folks at this point. And OBS reconnected. So hopefully I am back with you. Anyway, you know, for the... Just drop that. For the Pacific Coast teams, it makes sense for them. It really does.
You will be trampled into dust! You cannot stand against me! If the eagle power, I will take it! This land is our birthright!
Hoping I get far enough away. Yeah. Let's kill these two guys here. Alright, now we can focus on the boss. Kinda had to kill everybody before you started doing this. Alright. Now I think we're in good shape. I think we'll be able to get this guy down. I should be far enough away from that. We'll move just in case. I probably could have done time warp, but I didn't. Hey, we got something from that. Well, at least a pattern. And I think that's going to do it for me for this one. And what time are we at? 9:15, so yeah, let's go ahead and exit out of this group. Who do you think will be the #1 quarterback taken this year? No, not Drake May. He's not that good. He is the Sam Howell of this draft. You know, it's going to be Williams out of USC most likely, and he's not that good either. If he decides he wants to come out. And it really depends. I would see, to me, if I was the top two teams, and I am a Commanders fan, I would be trading back. Fields is a decent quarterback. You get a good offensive line and a good staff surrounding him. He'll be your quarterback of the future. You know, Sam Howell is not the greatest quarterback. He is serviceable. There are more holes to fill on the Commanders than quarterback. And there are teams that need quarterbacks.
The local thunder spines have infused lightning energy into some of the minerals
Yep.
in this area.
Yeah, he's out.
Let's
He's
gather a
gone.
few specimens, shall we?
But yeah, I don't know. I just,
Much to document in the Onaran
to me,
hero. Another
I used to follow
photographer
college
always
football a
welcome.
lot more than what I do now. And it's primarily because now it is, you know, if I'm going to watch athletes get paid to play football, and you know, I still watch college football. I'm going to watch pros. That's just kind of how I think about it. You know, the pros are pros. You know, to me, I'd rather watch that than, you know, college athletes that aren't quite as good that have to get paid. He's decent. I don't think... Part of it is, you know, it is Carolina. You know, kind of what you have to keep in mind is he looks good against the competition he's playing against. It was the same argument I had for Sam Howell. Like I said, I'm a Commanders fan and I think he did decent. But the level defensive back that he's playing against, with the exception of maybe Florida State and Clemson, isn't that good. You know, and that's, you know, is he a good quarterback? Yes. Is he a #1 pick, franchise quarterback going to take your team to the Super Bowl quarterback? That I don't think he is. You know, he will need a group around him.
Well,
You know, he will be a pretty good game manager. I hate that term, but
may your ancestors guide you well.
where are we at? Hey, we're at 395. What do we need? 410 for heroics? 402. Getting close. Maybe tomorrow we'll have enough of that.
Have you eaten?
You know, that to me is always the sign of a quarterback. You know, you start hearing all these college kids that are franchise quarterbacks. And now, granted, some smaller school quarterbacks, you know, have done well. You know, he's got the ability. You know, I'm just not that impressed by his body of work. He's got the arm strength. He's got some good mobility. But it's, you know, at a different level that you have to be good.
What roads have you traveled?
So I don't know. And didn't watch every game he played, honestly, so. What am I supposed to be doing here? Command him to herd. I guess I probably have to get off this. So he will be decent. He won't be, he's not going to be Tom Brady. I'm trying to think of who he will be. He'll be a Jared Goff. I think that's probably the best I can kind of come up with. He will be a Jared Goff. Oh, I'm supposed to chase them to a pen, aren't I? That's what I'm doing here.
You dare to steal from my crucibles? I am coming for you, little worms. You will perish in flames.
No. Come on. There we go.
Hold your dog.
So, you know, it'll be kind of like, you know, he'll be a middle of the pack. Middle of the pack quarterback in the pros.
Soft, weak, flammable. You worms
Uh-oh.
will all
I'm about to get
burn.
a little visit here. Great time to be having to fight something. Maybe you know how I don't get to see much Carolina football game unless it's on the ACC network. Yeah. The good thing is with like the ESPN packages and all that, the majority of the games are on TV somewhere, even if it's
This
just
is
ESPN Plus.
sacred land.
Be welcome. Goodbye.
This is sacred land. Good luck. Greetings.
So I don't know what I did there. I guess we'll find out. So, you know, I just... You know, and you know, the kid out of USC, I saw a comment, and I don't know if it was real or not, that you know he was really considering going back for another year because he only wanted to play for a handful of teams, and that he would make more money playing college ball than he would in the pros for one more year. So, yeah, that type of attitude I don't like. I've always been more of a I want team players. I don't want superstars. Oops, not there that I need to be. That's for sure.
My heart.
All right, let's finish up this quest line if we can. I do have a meeting in 30 minutes, and we do have some game downtime on its way. Don't know if we'll be able to finish up Renarin Plains that quickly. Would be good if we would. Oh, right here. No? So... just a different world nowadays, unfortunately. I've got one more area I think after this I've got to do. So we'll see. It'll probably be... a lot of it will depend on how much time I've got that I can play. I leave like at 4 a.m. Friday morning for a cross-country flight. Not going to have much... I won't be online Friday until maybe later in the day. Then I have got a network cutover. I am working throughout Southern California. I've got 4 locations I've got to be in Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, at least morning, and then I have a good chunk of time Tuesday and Wednesday free, hopefully, depending on how things go. And then I fly back home Thursday, so it'll be, you know, probably next week sometime, I would think. Ooh, you have to... I did not see that it had to reach honor level with each of the factions. Well, you know, I may not make it either. And that's, yeah, the sparking of the interest has been part of the issue with me playing it. I'm got some interest back in it now, but I don't know if it's more... I've got interest back in the leveling portion of it. I don't know if I am interested enough to grind a lot for, you know, and that's usually what factions are, is, usually a big grind.
This is sacred land.
Oh, don't go that slow, please. But yeah, you know, I don't know if I've got the grind in me for all that. Oh, thank gosh. Let's race. Thank you. Do you think Blizzard will ever come out with a new? No. This is too big. They wouldn't dare lose customer base and have people have to start all over. They would upgrade, they would update the engine on this. They would just have the new zones being a new engine. And they've kind of done that all along. You know, if you look at the new zones versus the old zones, they make the improvements on those. You know, I just don't see them ever abandoning it and doing a WoW 2. Unless they were going to do it so that it was multi-platform. That would be the only time I would see it, where it would be, you know, PC, Xbox, PS5, maybe even mobile. Then I could see them maybe doing it, but the player base on this is still too huge.
What roads have you traveled?
All right. Got a few more quests in this area to do. Still need to get some lava beetles. Gotten 4 of the 5. And it's quests like this that are too slow-paced. I've heard rumors that Microsoft now owning Activision. Yeah, I would think so. It would make sense. I don't know if they need to develop a separate one, but I would think. Yeah, I would think having it console based, you know, somehow porting this to be able to be played on consoles would be a very, very good idea for them. That would be my thinking on it, at least. It would make sense. I don't like console games, but you know, this would port well, I would think.
You think we will find anyone here who can help our efforts in the Azure Span?
I'm sure an adventurer will come by. This place should be crawling with them. I'll be here when you return. Let's Lania can help direct you toward the Kirin Tor's efforts in the Azure Span. Make sure to tell her Masood and Pekina sent
I think we're going to call it here based
many more
on...
adventurers should we find?
Maybe 3 or 4 more? 5 adventurers seems like a good number to have for any task.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's see. Do we want a chef set, fishing hat, needle set? Hey, tailoring. We're doing tailoring. There we go. They've already developed the ability to play. Yeah, so I would think it would kind of make sense now that Microsoft owns it that they would do that. But I think for now, that's going to do it for me this morning. Almost through an hour in Plains. Would love to get there, but I know the servers are going to come down at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, I think is when they do it. Right? I think. But, you know, we should probably, well, let's see if we can do another one or two. Kill goats. Okay, kill goats. I can kill goats. Let's kill a goat. Okay, there's one. More quests we can do here to get these done, the closer we are to being out of the zone and on to the next. And you're dead. Oh, come on. Give me some decent drop rates, please. And you're going to make me mount up because I can't find any more stupid goats. Oh, I see something over there, though. Like I said, one of these days I will find out what I can do with his currents. I got a bunch of those little crests that I've been collecting. Is there a field of these stupid things somewhere? Keeps telling me to go this way. So maybe there's some down here in this field. You can use those crests to... Oh, cool. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I will head there to do that at some point in time. What else am I looking for? I don't want to fight that. I just want to do what I need to do to get this quest done, which was goats. Leave me alone, beaver. I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I? Nope. There we go. Where, oh where are these damn goats? There's one. You also need to get placed. Cool. Okay. Good to know. Hey, finally found another piece. Do I have one more to get? Yes. More goats, please. There's another goat. I thought I was casting a spell there. I guess I wasn't. I saw another goat over this way. Somewhere. There we are. And you're dead. And another one. World of Never Drop. And able to complete that one. Awesome. All right.
Interesting.
What do we have as... There's more tailoring.
Have a good one.
Not that I've done much from it with it yet, but come on. I hate sometimes that it does not. There we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna was gonna log off a little bit ago. I think that's gonna do it though. Let's just go ahead and I can sell a little bit here. Get rid of some of this gear. I'm going to keep the tailoring stuff. I'm going to put it, can I put it down there now? Yes, I can. Put it more down in there. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to hold on to that because I don't know stat spec wise which is better. That can go.
You will find
I did see an upgrade I can do there. Collect that appearance. And that, my friends, is going to do it for this WoW stream. I will be back this afternoon with an MCOC stream. Don't know if I'm going to do Battlegrounds. Don't know if I'll be working on my free-to-play account. Not sure yet, but we should have time this afternoon in amongst the storms in North Carolina. But with that, I do want to thank you all very much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate the likes and any new subs. It does greatly help me out. And other than that, until the next one, take care all.